Yes, so it's wonderful to be here and addressing a new issue of But Professor. We are looking at the issue of sustainability once again and trying to look at this from a systems perspective, from an integrated perspective, and there are so many stakeholders when we look at this whole issue of sustainability. There are policymakers and planners, there are people who are doing the implementation, there are consumers, there is the industry, there are any number of sectors involved when we want to create this impact of sustainability. Engineers have a role, architects have a role, and designers have a role, social scientists have a role, and the ordinary citizen has a role too. So it's a system that contributes, and everybody needs to make their little bit of contribution to ensure that we transit to a sustainable system. So that is why I say that we need to look at sustainability more and more from a systems perspective, and legislation has a role, and implementation has a role, regulation has a role. And in a country like India, in a developing country like India, as our economy is booming and consumption is growing, lots of issues around sustainability. Who is responsible for picking up the waste? How will the waste be processed? Is there value in waste? Is there economic value in waste? What kind of materials should be used for packaging? What kind of materials should be used for construction? How should services like water, sanitation, energy be provided? Are there less sustainable and more sustainable means of providing basic services to people? So these are some of the very important questions in this whole area called sustainability. And if you look at the whole way in which this discipline called sustainability has evolved from 1987, when the UN first coined this term called sustainability and sustainable development. At that time we looked at sustainability in a very different way. Then in between we had climate change and global warming. Even earlier we had questions around technology and how appropriate is choice of a particular technology. So we seem to be looking at, even now we seem to be looking at sustainability from a very broken and pieces and fragmented perspective. And when we are trying to solve issues of water, we are providing water to people. We are mining groundwater and groundwater reserves, and that is creating black and dark and red areas with respect to water. When we are currently trying to address the issue of sanitation and cleanliness and hygiene in India, then we are using up lots of water. We are putting all the muck and the waste into water bodies, and that is creating yet another large crisis. When we are trying to solve other problems of the environment, we may be using nano or biotechnology, and those kinds of technologies are creating their other impacts. Very often they're unknown impacts on forms of life. So I think that there is a need for looking at sustainability to move from a fragmented perspective of looking at sustainability to looking at sustainability in an integrated perspective in the long term. And I hope this module also provides some information to you on some of the challenges and some of the possibilities around sustainability.